Hey everybody, back in the shop. Today's Tuesday. So basically, recap on the weekend. Watched a little in-car video from Sunday. I need to get the camera angles figured out. I got to get a different mount for the car. Just not what I'm liking. As you can see, can't really see a whole lot. So I just did the heat race video from the UMP car. Yeah, I need to work on that a little bit. I got a few ideas I got as far as mounting brackets and stuff like that I'm going to try maybe starting this coming weekend if I can get the stuff in or not. But we had a really good weekend to start out. We won the IMCA show at Tri-City Friday night. Another one of those 1,000 to win all-star invitational races. Pretty good field of cars there. And we were fast all night. Yeah, so it was really good. Then Saturday, we run our heat races. Then we got rained out. So starting Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, we started at 3 o'clock to make up the features from that night. We went out in the B mod, which IMCA car, and started 5th, took the lead, and led all that. So that was pretty cool. UMP race for that makeup deal. I think we started, I can't even remember, 3rd, 4th row, something like that. We drove up to, I think, 3rd, so that was really good. Then the Sunday night show, we started to tail the heat about 10th or 11th, run up to 6th maybe. Track was really fast. The crate motor, we just getting, we didn't have enough speed. So we started, I want to say 12th in that, and we ended up getting 7th, 6th, 7th, something like that. Then the B mod, we started 5th. Within a couple laps, we had taken, I think we got to 2nd, and we went to move up the track. Well, we weren't aware that the track had been, I guess they'd been watering the track in between races all night. Well, working on both cars throughout the night, we just didn't have time to pay attention to what the hell they were doing out there. So we get out on the track and they never had us run it in or nothing, which is kind of weird. I think the way the track was, they should at least had us work it in a little bit. I'm not trying to dog Merritt by no means. I mean, they were just trying to do what they thought was right, keep moisture in the track. That's perfectly fine. They just guys on the race receiver, they just need to tell us, hey, at least warn us, hey, watch up top, track's a little wet, So we sent it down in there, wide open, hit some slime, water on the track, spotted it in front of the field. Luckily, a lot of the cars missed us, but a couple of them didn't, unfortunately for us and the Kyle Galgosi, the 13 car, and Chase Rosebrew and Brian Brindley's car. They were collected in it, and it messed up our stuff pretty good. Their stuff just as bad. So not a very good night. I mean, I apologize to them guys for that. It's just a bad deal. Tore up some good equipment, really expensive equipment, and so we have to take our car down to the jig down at Diamond. I think Brian's going to send his car down there when we take mine down, get his looked at. I know his has some frame repair that needs done. Ours needs a whole new clip. I'm not sure on Kyle's car. I imagine his is bad. He hit me a ton. There's nothing he could do. I mean, there's no avoiding it. I was just sitting in the middle of the track, and they were coming in full speed. There's nothing they could do to not have it happen. Just a shitty deal. Just a terrible deal. Luckily, nobody was hurt. Cars did what they were supposed to do. Ryan at Diamond builds a super safe race car. I mean, I've tested them out over the years, and I still have yet to get hurt in one. Obviously, I think Kyle's in an extreme car. So Rich, obviously, he's been building cars for a long time. He knows what he's doing. I talked to Kyle after the race. He seemed like he was okay. Chase was all right. So that's good. Cars did what they were supposed to do. These things are, we're going pretty fast in them, but the chassis builders nowadays, they got their shit together, and they build safe stuff, so that's really cool. But yeah, just a bad deal. Feel terrible for them guys. Cost them a lot of money. It's going to cost us a lot of money. But we'll get her down to Diamond, and Ryan will take care of us down there and get us fixed up. So we're in the shop. Yesterday we came out here. Todd came over, and then a buddy of mine, Jake, works for my dad at the stores. He came over and gave us a hand getting it unloaded. The car was so messed up you couldn't turn the steering wheel. The frame was shoved over into the steering shaft, so you couldn't even turn the wheels. So he came over and gave us a hand to get it out of our trailer. As nice as those stacker trailers are to have, when you wreck them like that, it's a pain in the ass trying to get them loaded up and unloaded when they're really messed up like that. We've had to do it a couple times, but so we got it unloaded yesterday. Just kind of checking everything over. I think for the most part, just some suspension parts, and then obviously the frame is whacked pretty good. Yeah, so that's what she's looking like now. Got all the body panels stripped off. Just got to yank the suspension off, the engine out of it, rear suspension, and get the cockpit taken out. So that'll only take maybe, I don't know, a day or so to finish getting that stripped down. We'll get everything all washed up. Yeah, so not a good end of the weekend. Just kind of a bad deal. But this car, we got this thing washed up from the weekend. We're gonna run this probably this weekend over at Tri-City in Merritt. They got a couple big shows for the mod stuff. And then the following weekend we will be Tri-City again. They got the Battle of the Bay 2-day show. So we're gonna run there, and then after that we're headed to Batesville for their 50,000 to win show down in Arkansas there. We're hoping we could bring 2 cars. Unfortunately, looks like we're only going to be able to bring 1. We're going to strip that one down, pull the rear end out, and we're going to load everything up that's on that car in the trailer. So if we have any issues down there, we'll have something to fix it with. You know, we have pretty much a whole race car minus a frame coming down with us. So yeah, that's about how our weekend went. Started off great. Cars fast, really fast. Won 11 features so far this year. The best year I've ever had. Or no, I'm sorry, 10 features. But yeah, it's probably the best year we've ever had. I think we've only had maybe 2 DNFs all year, and we've run, I don't know, 50 nights or so. So, I mean, I'd say we probably run 40 top 5s out of 50 nights. So we've been right there all year. Cars have been really good. I can't complain. But yeah, so we're gonna get that thing finished up, stripped down, get ready to take it down to Ryan's whenever we actually got a new UMP car getting built. So when we go down there, we're gonna load that one up, drop it off when we pick the new ones up, and then he'll get her fixed up for us, and we'll get her ready for next year. So yeah, we're not doing a whole lot today. Decided to take an easy day. We got the rest of the week to get everything finished up. But yeah, so figured I'd come on here and kind of give you guys the recap on the glorious weekend. So yeah, we'll maybe when we get tearing into this, maybe I'll do like a little time lapse deal or something, kind of tearing this thing down. And then when we get it back, we'll do another one when we're putting it all back together. It's going to be pretty easy to put back together. Rear end's all in good shape, and you know, cockpit and everything will come out in pieces, so that'll be really easy to put all back together, and then, you know, build a new body for it, put a new deck in it. Need a new deck anyways. But yeah, so I figured I'd just come on here and kind of let you guys know how we did and what we got going on here the rest of the year. I'm gonna work on those in-car videos, see if we can get some better angles. I'm getting kind of pissed off the footage isn't that great. But you can kind of see what's going on behind me. It's kind of cool watching them guys battle it out behind me. In that heat race, it was pretty good racing between a couple guys. Looked like maybe Caleb Kill, and I seen Rich in it, Brett Banning, some pretty good runners battling it out right behind me. So that was pretty cool to see. Looked like they had a pretty clean race for the most part. But yeah, so I'll let you guys go, get to work on this stuff, and we'll be back at her this weekend. So I'll talk to you guys later.